Financial Officer at Animatrix. So, let me tell you about Animatrix a little bit. We're going to be 2 years old pretty soon. Actually, November is going to be our second anniversary. And we provide enterprise-class, SaaS-based business intelligence for the online world, pretty much. And as sort of a background on the company, we've been funded with $3.6 million, self-funded, founders put in the money. After that, 1.6 million came from our angels. And the angels are professional investors. For example, Walter Korshak from Summit Partners. They all put in their personal money into this business. And we're going after the Fortune 500. So it's an enterprise class product. And we're only going after the high end of the market. And to give you sort of a background on how we arrived at where we're at today, we came from a company called Website Story, and Les, the other founder, he actually funded this company. It was a pretty successful thing. We had over 500,000 customers in the end. They were all sending us large volumes of data, and we were to collect it, and we made sense of it in real time. We presented it all back. And it was a successful exit too. We went IPO, sold, very successful. So what we do now is we take all those experiences we had collecting these massive volumes of data, and we're applying it to sort of the general world of business intelligence, rather than just collecting web analytics data, which is a big challenge in itself. We collect anything now. We collect internal business data, we collect third-party data from partners, affiliates, and things like that. And we also, sort of, as a side business, we built an enterprise-level web analytics product just because we could. So now we go in and we sell business intelligence to the Fortune 500. We end up displacing Omniture just sort of as a side effect because we're so much more capable. So this is sort of how things are. In the BI world, there's all the big guys. There's Oracle BI, there's Cognos, MicroStrategy. There's plenty of these guys. It's sort of like the SLR camera over there. It's huge. It's very capable. You guys all have one, probably. And you bring it out a few times a year. You take pictures of your kids, things like that. But in reality, most of the pictures you take of the iPhone, we're sort of like that. We're almost as capable, but we're a lot more agile. We run in the browser, we integrate across the enterprise workflow, and it's just something that's so much more practical. In fact, all our customers actually have BI already. They have all that stuff. In many cases, they have every BI vendor out there. But they still come to us and they pay for our stuff. In fact, this is sort of a typical thing, right? They end up paying us, 100K MRR just to, use our stuff, even though they have all those other guys already. And, it's a pretty compelling model for SaaS, right? You end up going into a company and you solve the problem. You don't provide a platform, per se. You provide more of a solution to people. We go in and we solve a specific business problem. And then once we do them, it sort of spreads out and they talk internally and everyone starts using it. And you end up solving more and more problems internally. So in this case, we had 400% upsell in a year. So once you get into one of these big companies, you sort of explode from there. You end up really propagating everywhere. So it's an enterprise sale, typical $1 million type contract. And here's some more customers so far. You can see that we're going after the enterprise market. And that's how we think that we're going to win this, because you can either go after the 995 type deal, but it's not going to really make much of an impact. Rather, we go after the Fortune 500 because they drive the market with the alphas. And then once we do that, we're going to win. So the game is sort of to be the first to get to $100 million in this space, I think, in revenues. So anyway, so the summary of the entire thing is that we have the background, and we've done this before. We've been in a very similar space before. Now we have a bigger idea, and we put in the money ourselves. We built the technology ourselves. We sold it to customers. We upsold it to customers. And we have a repeatable model. So now there's two options for us. Either we just go off and be profitable. We have enough cash in our balance sheet to be profitable next year or easily. Or we go out and really scale this business and take as much market as we can. And that's why we're looking to potentially collect some more money and really scale it out as quickly as we can. That's pretty much it.